London has more Indian restaurants than Mumbai or Delhi. Can you believe this? Hi everybody! So good to see you again. Today I'll be watching the reaction video to the 15 plus reasons why India is like another planet. Actually, I'm pretty excited for this one since like India is like really beautiful and really magical. And it also like combines many cultures. It has 29 states and 7 union territories. Each state's UTS have their own language, clothing, cuisine, and look. And like the food changes like every 100 kilometers. You can get like different food. Like in Europe, it's not this way. Like you have like mainly in every place the same food, like in every country. Like obviously like in Italy you're gonna have different food than in Poland, but like yeah, India is tagged as the mother of many inventions like algebra, number zero, shampoo, chess, value of p, and diamond mining. Wow, like it's really a lot of like useful inventions. And like beside this, like India has like so many beautiful temples. If you still didn't see my video from yesterday, it's like really worth watching it. Before we start watching, let's check out one really interesting fact about India. India is the world's largest democracy with 1.3 billion population. It's also the world's second largest country after China, 1.4 billion population. The country is one of the most diverse cultures on the planet with various religions corresponding to different languages and customs. Wow. Watching and check this video out.
Hey, do you have any plans for your next vacation?
Not yet.
How about seeing India?
Yeah, that would be really incredible.
Hold on now. Just because it might feel like it's a world away, both figuratively and literally, that doesn't mean it isn't a tourist-friendly country.
Yeah, it's really
more
must be like the people
a trip to
are like
India
really
won't
well,
cost you as nearly as
so
much
friendly.
as you think. But first, you didn't think I'd talk about India and not mention the Majestic Taj Mahal, did you?
Like,
this famous Indian
this one I
landmark
have to
has
visit
been
for
one of
sure.
the 7 wonders of the world for quite some time. And seeing this architectural marvel in person makes it pretty clear why. The construction was commissioned in 1632,
whoa,
and it's believed
such
that
a
it
long
took up
time
to
ago.
21 years to complete the entire project. I know you've heard of this monument, but did you know that it's a mausoleum?
No, I didn't know it actually.
The emperor at the time, Shah Jahan, had this marble structure built to house the tomb of his wife, Mumtaz
One of those
Mahal.
was black, right?
Kinda sad she never got to see this ivory masterpiece
like
built just for her. Since we're on the topic, here's a fun fact. There was an infamous Indian conman who repeatedly sold different landmarks in the country, including the Taj Mahal and the Parliament House of India. He was arrested as many as 9 times.
Oh my gosh, that's
but
really
somehow
a lot.
managed to escape from prison multiple times. During his final escape, he was already 84 years old. Aside from the fact that he was breaking the law, you gotta admit, that's kind of impressive.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, some tourists hope to avoid the crowds at major tourist attractions, like the Taj Mahal, and prefer to take the road less traveled. However, alone time might be hard to come by in India.
There's so many.
With around 51 births every minute.
What?
That's
really?
over
51 birds
a day.
every minute?
This country has one of the fastest growing populations in the world. Roughly half of India's population is under the age of 25. Also making it one of the world's youngest populations. India alone holds more people than the entire Western Hemisphere. And with so many people comes a colorful tapestry of cultures, religions, and languages, which brings me to my next point. There are about 780 languages spoken in India, but some sources put it in the thousands.
Oh my god.
Whatever the case, only 22 have been recognized as official languages. Good thing English is in the mix too. India has one of the largest numbers of English-speaking people in the world, second only to the US. This means you can enjoy this super diverse country without needing a translation app on your phone each time you want to stop for lunch or buy a souvenir.
That's really useful. I really appreciate this one.
Oh, that's right. Your smartphone is obviously your closest traveling companion because, let's face it, taking pictures is probably the easiest way to document your adventures abroad. You'll be happy to know that cell service and mobile internet is very cheap in India.
Yeah, this one is really great. This one I heard about.
So there's one more reason why your trip won't cost you nearly as much as you
Just
think.
the flights are like
You can
expensive from Europe, but like beside this, it's like really
without
affordable.
breaking your budget. That alone should put this fascinating country at the top of your bucket list of places to visit.
That's true.
Okay, now for another reason India won't leave you with moths flying out of your wallet. The food there is so cheap. Check it out. If you go to a restaurant and order a whole meal with chicken or even fish, your bill could be as little as $1. As for a cup of tea, it'll cost you about 20 cents. I mean, can you imagine filling your belly for under $5? Sign me up. Given that you'll be saving so much on dining, you can dedicate more of that limited budget to once-in-a-lifetime experiences, something that India offers in abundance.
The snakes.
Actually, one of these is the food itself. In case you haven't heard of the land of spices, India produces around 70% of the world's supply.
I think that 70%,
that means each authentic local meal will be an adventure itself. Hopefully your stomach will be strong enough to tackle the rich variety of flavors. And for those of you with sensitive taste buds, here's a pro tip. Take small bites to test the intensity of the spice before biting off more than you can handle.
Really important one. Not to burn inside.
I also have some good news for traveling vegetarians that may be hesitant about the availability of meals suited for your dietary needs. India is also well known for being a vegetarian-friendly country. This is partially thanks to religious beliefs, but it's mostly just a personal choice there, out of respect for living beings. A State of the Nation survey in 2006 showed that up to 31% of the Indian population is vegetarian, and another 9% do eat eggs, but no forms of meat. So enjoying local cuisine isn't reserved only for meat eaters. Like I said before, this is a diverse country with enough variety to suit anybody.
Can truly agree.
Do you think I forgot about you sports lovers? Well, if you love sports as much as experiencing new cultures, watching a live cricket match can be a way to enjoy both.
Future so much.
Cricket is the most popular sport in the country, much like soccer in Europe or football in the US.
Whoa.
So why not get your hands on a ticket to a local game, pack a picnic basket, and spend the day outdoors among locals to get a taste of true Indian sport culture.
And like Indians are like really great in it.
The Ganges River provides another outdoor activity for nature lovers, while still keeping the focus on experiencing the culture. The Ganges is the longest river in India and serves as a hub of activity in this country.
This one we learned on geography
This includes dolphin watching. As the Ganges dolphin is unique to this river, unfortunately, their numbers are drastically decreasing due to increasing pollution. Let's hope environmentalists can find a way to protect these creatures for future generations to enjoy when visiting India. Again, you can't talk about India without mentioning one of the many massive ceremonies that take place there. One of the most popular is the Kumbh Mela gathering, which is so big that it's visible from space. Kumbh Mela is the 2-month mass pilgrimage of those of Hindu faith to bathe in the Ganges. The host city of Allahabad welcomed a staggering 121 million visitors in 2013 and a whopping 30 million on a single day. Even if you're not into crowds, you should still try to buck up and witness this incredible event.
Oh my gosh, so many people. Like at first, like it would be like so weird, like sitting around like so many people, but also like so lovely.
Kumbh Mela is one of many festivals celebrated in the Indian culture, but the brightest has to be the color festival.
Like Holi for sure. I want to see.
It celebrates love, the start of spring, and end of winter, and the triumph of good over evil in a very delightful way. People take to the streets to drench each other in water and colored powder. Everyone celebrates together in a spectacular display of good humor.
This must be really a pleasure to visit it, like so much
I'm not usually one for a crowd, but this just seems too good to miss.
Cheerfulness. And this one, like, you cannot miss in your life.
As a matter of fact, color plays a very important role in Indian
culture.
culture.
And so also, like, saris are like really beautiful and really colorful. Like the one thing that I really love in your culture, or like, is the colorful, like, everything is like so beautiful.
Even if the note's designers didn't do it on purpose, they seem to symbolically celebrate the diversity of this nation. Indian bills also have braille markings, so that blind people can read their values. How considerate. Another fun fact of the topic of Indian money: it's illegal for foreigners to take rupees in or out of the country. Sorry for the bad news to any of you coin collectors that like to keep different types of money as a souvenir from your travels.
Really? You cannot take it?
So yeah, not just a fun fact, but one you should take note of to avoid any trouble with
really?
local authorities.
This one?
There's no
Whoa.
limit on the amount of foreign currency you can bring with you on your visit, as long as you declare any amount over 5,000 US dollars in cash. But then again, who's carrying that kind of cash on them anyway?
Carrying, but I didn't know that like you cannot take like any rupees out of India.
Queen fans might be aware of this tidbit, but let's see if you are. Did you know that the iconic band's frontman, Freddie Mercury, was of Indian descent? His birth name was Farrokh, and both of his parents were from Bombay. Mercury himself, of course, was born in Tanzania, but still.
Impressive.
From beautiful music to beautiful people, India has the highest number of winners from the Miss World competition with a total of 6.
Beautiful on earth.
Only Venezuela has produced the same amount of title holders since the beauty pageant started in 1951. The most recent Indian Miss World was Manushi Chiller in 2017. So in addition to the delicious food and fun festivals, you'll also be in the presence of people whose beauty is recognized worldwide.
True.
If you get tired of the hustle and bustle, you could also take a day and kick back with some old school board games. You familiar with Chutes and Ladders? Well, this popular classic dates back to ancient Indian times and was known as Moksha Patam. It made its way to England, where it was sold as Snakes and Ladders. The name changed to the one we know today when it was first introduced to the US.
This one I don't know, but I would for sure want to try how to play.
Was to teach the kids the difference between good virtues and bad vices, represented by the ladders and chutes respectively. Thanks for the good childhood memories, India.
True. Must be a really good board game.
So, would you like to go to India? Let me know down in the comments.
Yeah, for sure I want to go. Like, this country I cannot miss. Wow, actually this video was like pretty incredible, since like I didn't know like actually many of the facts. I didn't know that like you cannot take, once you're foreigner, this was like the most shocking fact, that you cannot take money out of India. Like, whoa, it's like, yeah, like I'm also like collecting money from like different trips and everything, so like it would be a real pleasure to like, you know, take also like your money and like, but yeah, like it's not possible what we can do, like but still like also it's like really impressive that like the food is like so cheap. For €1 you can get the whole meal with drink for like 20 cents. What? It's like really affordable. Just that plane ticket, it's really expensive. But yeah, like beside this, it's like really wow. Some spectacular facts about India. Actually, there are more people in India than in the entire Western Hemisphere on Earth. Whoa. The first rocket in India was transported on a bicycle? What? How it's possible? It was so light and small that it was transported to a Tumba launching station in Kerala by bicycle. In West Bengal, India, cows must have a photo ID card. Really? Whoa. This one is incredible and so lovely. A cow smuggling tunnel was discovered in 2017 under India-Pakistan border. After the United States and the UK, India is third in terms of records claimed in the Guinness Book of Records. Whoa. London has more Indian restaurants than Mumbai or Delhi. Can you believe this? I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe and comment my channel. Please let me know which upcoming videos you want to see next. Take care, bye, have a nice day.